is about Richard Ebright, who we see his childhood village and his successful life in scientific work. The author of the chapter is Robert Wilson, who was born on 19 December 1925. He was a well-known writer of newspaper in America, and later he also wrote many magazines and articles about sports and radio scouting. The famous books written by him are The Boy Scout, Only the Boy Was Right, etc. He was died on February 11, 2006. So let's begin with the chapter for that I like to call it.
The story of Richard's success at Cambridge began when he was 22 years old. The article was written by Richard and his roommate and his roommate. The article was important because it explained the self-theory how it works. Richard said his science success began with butterflies. Richard's childhood. Richard was the only child of his parents. They lived in Paris, where he escaped. As Richard had close siblings who played with him baseball and football, he created a habit of collecting butterflies, fossils, coins, etc. As a young, Richard also collected butterflies. Richard further into interest in astronomy, and he loved to chase stars.
Richard's mother was confident and clear-headed. She loved him so much as he was the only reason for survival after he had been married. Richard's mother took him on a trip and brought him a telescope, microscope, camera, and monitoring material and many other things. She also supported him in his hobby and arrangement. She also supported him. She helped him with a knowledge about new things and learning at a young age. Richard did the travel of science and also in the coin, falling blocks, and engaged in the butterfly since a mere child. When he was in second grade, he had collected 25 pages. After some years, Richard made thousands of butterflies that realized them in the study of the migration. But soon he lost interest because of two three-tank butterflies and they traveled on 3 countries, and her mother picked him. Then he thinks that he will have a but his mother picked him. The travel from Solar. Then the book.
With an online invitation for studying migration of butterflies. Migration is the seasonal movement of animals. The seasonal movement of animals from their group to another group. In that research were asked that the butterfly. For instance, by Dr. Friedrich A. Hoffmann from the University of Toronto, Canada. Soon leaders started tagging the butterflies. Anyone who found the butterflies when asked saying that Dr. Hoffmann, the butterfly collecting season
found that went ahead and this experiment and proved that this is correct, and because of this he won the prize. And next, viceroy butterfly, the same as in celebrate part in science fair, that what the theory was that we want to prove that viceroy butterflies was copy of monarch. So the theory was monarch caterpillars were not really test bird. It's on the other hand viceroy was really test. So viceroy copy monarch because they want to be safe and not become want to killer of birds. So he proved this theory, and but he didn't get any result. So this project was first zoological division and third overall the science fair.
In year of high school, he discovered an unknown microscopic insect which was termed as harpoon, and it also led to his new theory on the life of cell. By this project, Richard wanted to know the reason behind the 12 cold spots, which was on the monarch pupa. Richard with other science students built a device which showed that hormones were produced by the cold spots, and that hormones were essential for the development and growth of the butterfly. This project won first prize in country science fair, and they got a chance to they got entry in the International Science and Engineering Fair. There they won the third prize for zoology and got entry in the Walter Reed Army Institution of Research. When Richard was high school junior, he continued his advanced research on monarch pupa. He grew cells from monarch wing, butterfly's wing, and showed that a single cell can divide and grow into a normal butterfly's wing, but only when it is fed by the hormones which were produced by the gold spots. And this project won first prize for zoology in international fair.
Richard joined Harvard University after the summer. In his junior years, he got the idea of his new theory about the cell life by looking at the X-ray photos of the chemical structure of a hormone. He believed that his theory could tell how a cell can read the blueprints of its DNA. Richard and his college roommate James Arbom worked all night constructing the plastic model of a molecule. Later they together wrote a paper explaining their highest honors at Harvard. Richard graduated with the second position in 1,510 students. Now he became a graduate student researcher. He started experimenting to prove his new theory. His theory may create some ways to prevent some types of cancers and other diseases.
Richard, an all-rounder and a true scientist. Richard was not just a scientist, but an all-rounder. He was a champion debater, public speaker, a good canoeist, and all outdoors and all-around outdoors person. Canoeist is a person who paddles the canoe. As you can see, this is the canoe boat, which looks like narrow shape. Richard was also an expert photographer, particularly in science and scientific incidents. Richard, when he was in high school, was part of two clubs which were namely debating and model United Nations Fair. There he made Mr. Barrett, who was a social studies teacher as well as